No.
Did you know when you went in, and we asked you this and you've been asked, but did you know when you went in just to do that verse,
honestly,
that it would take and it would have this kind of impact on music?
No, I didn't know until after, you know, you see the hooray and hoorah about it. The fact that hip hop hasn't been shaken up in a long time. You know, when I went in and did the verse, I thought I was just having fun, and you know, these cats I know, and I'm, you know, calling out there, we having fun.
Right. These are my comrades.
Yeah. So, but I see how the world took it and flipped the media. You know, I realized, okay, it has been 10, 15 years before, you know, it's been some type of shaking up in the game.
10, 15 years before, you know, it's been some type of shaking up in the game. Yep.
Kendrick Lamar, your favorite rapper, aka Certified Boogeyman, aka Kung Fu Kenny, aka K-Dot, aka Mr. Morale, aka Black Savior, or like some of us like to say, fake black activist, black man playing blackface. Which one is he? Let's break it down. Now, unless you on Cloud 10 or under a rock for real, how you heard the mother word?
I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone. The world of judge if it's drug.
What's good, HeartBreak gang? It's yours truly, HeartBreak Ace, the owner, founder, CEO, entertainer, and the host of Wavy Soul Radio. If you're familiar with my channel or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm getting great content every time I upload. Yeah, I know it sounds so cringe. I hate saying that, but if I don't say that, you might not get this video. Sorry, not sorry. Now let's carry on. You see what the topic is about. How Drake gave Kendrick Lamar a career and he still hates him. How he always been jealous of Drake. And I already know what y'all gonna say. Oh, he love blazing Drake and always talking about Kendrick. Well, like I told y'all before, even if I graduated right now, I ain't got no cap on. Cause I don't cap. I got the receipts. So if you familiar with my channel, or if you're not familiar with my channel, you already know what we doing when the op on the block wanna run his mouth. We don't be sitting here. Spin a block.
Shout out to Tristan.
All right. It's okay. That's just how this shit goes. But I promise you, each and every one of you are responsible for the 4 individuals on this stage, and we will rep for y'all to the day they lay us flat on our motherfucking back, nigga. What's up? Like I said, this is my brother A$AP Rocky. This is my brother Kendrick Lamar. This is my brother Chasing Cash. We all ask you just one favor. Y'all keep working on being the beautiful people that you are, and we're gonna keep giving you this music that you love so much. In San Diego, thank you for one of the greatest nights of our lives, and until the next time we see you, take care.
If the statements that he said was fake, then what that make him? I'm gonna let y'all hear that to save him out. Cause whatever he say goes, right?
You know what I'm saying? So it was Drake's a real good dude, first and foremost. You know, he heard my music probably a year back, reached out and just gave me respect on it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a mutual feeling for us appreciating the music. I put out Section 80 a couple months later, like, yo, I need you on this tour, you know, it'll be a pleasure, be an honor. I was like, that's dope, man. So, you know what I mean? I can't back down from that, you know, to expand my music to a crowd that haven't heard it before. I know it's 15,000 people out there. I'm used to 2,000. I'm finna work. I'm finna get at least 100 of these folks, you know, to understand what Kendrick Lamar was, man. And it was fun, man. We had a great bond on there, man. A$AP Rocky did his thing. Just a bunch of young cats, man, spreading good music, man. So That's a ball.
Drake, he reached out. How did that happen? All right.
It's okay. That's just how this shit goes. But I promise you, each and every one of you.
Alright, to the kids in the back of the classroom, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. You can be gangster and still be cool and smart at the same time. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you no otherwise. Trust me. Now, I wrote this note just to get to y'all and share with y'all. If you unfamiliar with the Take Care story when Drake had him as a feature. Drake was an early supporter of Kendrick Lamar and brought him on his Club Paradise tour in 2011 alongside A$AP Rocky. Around that time, Drake was working on the Take Care album and wanted to put Kendrick on the album, even though nobody barely knew who Kendrick was. This was after the Section 80 where he barely even sold anything, which he gonna mention himself. Instead of a traditional feature, he gave him his own interlude, similar to what Jay-Z did for Jermaine Dupri on Volume 2 Hard Knock Life, or Nas did for AZ on Illmatic. Kendrick used the Burial Alive interlude, because that's what it was called, Burial Alive interlude, to reflect on his come-up, the temptations of fame, and even subtly question Drake's mentorship, which is ironic because they definitely don't like each other. Basically, what he trying to say, co-sign from a bigger artist and what that meant for his own career. Some fans even think he was foreshadowing his eventual competition with Drake in the song. At the time, Kendrick was still on the rise, and Drake genuinely wanted to put people on to Kendrick. But looking back on it, everything that happened between them, it's wild to think that Kendrick's first major look on a mainstream album came from Drake. But I'm not surprised. But y'all call a spade, man. He's a certified hater. Always been. Since day one. He didn't like the fact that the way he got on was the light-skinned dude that don't fit the image of being so-called black, you know, a nigga in the streets that gang bang, all that bullshit, that type of shit. Let's continue. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds so warm, nice, warm and cuddly chat. Yeah, sound like they was the best of friends. But it wasn't even a couple months, maybe a couple weeks later. K-Dot went from that cheesy ass nigga to this.
Fed synonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with. But this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas.
I mean, what else you really want me to say at that part right there? It was always jealousy there. And Drake responded, in case y'all forgot. And when he responded, he went to Kendrick Hood and responded with another blood native with some know as The Game.
Friends, if I held back the truth and I just gave out compliments, I would have I think.
Lamar. No, but here's what's funny about you and Kendrick Lamar. It's like people forget you had him on Take Care. You had him on Buried Alive. You talked about a meeting that you guys had where you kind of was schooling him on the game. And there's a great line about how he realized he's the same age as you and it made him rude and impatient. So it's almost like it's very foreshadowing. You know, he ended up making a great record, Good Kid, Mad City. Just the connection.
Phenomenal album, by the way. Phenomenal album. Yeah, round of applause.
And then now he takes a competitive stance with a verse like Control. And then you said that, you know, he's not murdering you in any platform, but you know, that's where that rivalry, that's where people want to try to build. That's if you want to try to build a rivalry. Like, what's your take on that? Do you feel like that they're trying to create a competition that he's not on your level because of your accomplishments? Like, do you feel like they're trying to hype this up and elevate it too much?
Nah, I feel like that's it. It's like, you know, he's the new guy to love, and of course, I mean, rightfully so. He's super talented, you know. But thank you. But he's but he's like, you know, he is the underdog that's extremely hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing really well. And that verse was, he's giving people like moments. You know, like that verse was a moment to talk about. Are you listening to it now? At this point in time? Okay. And then, but it was real cool for like, you know, a couple weeks. But like, if I asked you, for example, like, how does that verse start?
South. You remember?
No, and like,
No.
now mind you, it'll go on in Complex and Rap Radar, give it like verse of the millennium and all that shit or whatever. But like, I'm just saying, it's like, you know, I remember like somebody like asking me, you know, or maybe it was you that was like, is Kendrick Lamar your biggest competition like in this generation or whatever? Yeah. And I think that Kendrick has like the utmost potential, man. Like, you know, I see Kendrick tomorrow, I'm gonna dap him. I didn't feel a way about that verse. I get it. I get the moment. Like, you know, he's a good guy. And like, I know that verse had no malice behind it because I saw him 5 days later at the VMAs and it was all love. So it's like, he didn't come on there on some wild, like, yeah, I'm in New York, fuck everybody, don't look at me. Like,
I'm the king.
So it was, you know, it was one of those things. It's like, I almost wish he had come in there on that shit because I kind of lost like a little respect for the sentiment of the verse. If it's really fuck everybody, then it needs to be fuck everybody. It just can't be halfway for the sake of the people.
All right, chat. Now here go. This is where it get interesting. At like you heard what Drake said and Kendrick, but this is where it get very interesting. He gonna double back on what he was saying in the Control verse and how hip hop need to be united, because if we keep doing stuff like this, it's going to tear us down, which is very ironic, right? Because that's exactly what he's doing to Drake right now. So, what are we talking about here? If you think I'm lying, I'll let you hear it from his mouth self. Y'all Black Saber said that out of his own mouth. Spin the block.
Did you know when you went in, and we ask you this, and you've been asked, but did you know when you went in just to do that verse?
Honestly,
that it would take and it would have this kind of impact on music?
No, I didn't know until after, you know, you see the hooray and hoorah about it. The fact that hip hop hasn't been shaken up in a long time. You know, when I went in and did the verse, I thought I was just having fun, and you know, these cats I know, and I'm, you know, calling out there, we having fun.
Right. These are my comrades.
Yeah. So, but I see how the world took it and flipped the media. You know, I realized, okay, it has been 10, 15 years before, you know, it's been some type of shaking up in the game. Yep.
Now we can't, and you know, I don't want to go. I mean, it's been already there, but where there cats, like how some cats was like they wasn't cool with it, others got fired. Then people that didn't even have their name in there wanted to have their name in there. You know what I'm saying? Where are you at with a lot of the cats now, like the J. Cole's of the world or the Drakes of the world? Where are you guys at now?
Same place. It's all love from the moment I did the verse to after the verse. You know what I mean? I think hip hop is a sport, so you're gonna have these little spits and spats, and it's all good because personally I respect these dudes as, you know, as people. You know what I mean? So outside of that, it's really nothing.
Specifically, where are you at, like with the J. Cole? Specifically, where are you at with a Drake or so on and so forth?
I respect their music for sure. I respect them as individuals and creators, and I think what the media tried to do is insane, because they take these black, you know, young brothers and really try to clash it and make bump heads, and that's not right. That's how I look at it. I think it's not right, and I think that's why it's great to really show people how we support one another, because hip hop was something that wasn't supposed to be here for this long. I'm sure you know, Big.
Yes, sir.
And the more we do that, the more they'll try to tear it down.
I heard that. We got.
All right, chat, we back. And if you made it to this part of the video, I appreciate it. But don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I gotta say that because the algorithm be bugging. Plus, we trying to grow the community. If you like this kind of content, just hit the button. It's free for real. And you know what I mean? Become part of the HeartBreak gang. Why not? But anyway, if you made it to this point in the video, let me ask y'all a question. In any part of this scenario from all of this time, where do you see Drake did anything wrong to Kendrick Lamar? And for all you K-Dot bots, meat eaters, that's gonna say Drake ain't really put him on. He was on already popping, blah blah blah. He was popping in his hood. He was popping in LA. He said it himself that his first album, the Section 80, ain't do good. He said it himself. He ain't get popping until Drake took him on his tour. Period. You can't argue with a motherfucker that said out of his own mouth. So comment down below, do you see Drake did anything wrong in this scenario? Or was it Kendrick that did something wrong? He disguised himself as a snake and contradicted himself. You can't even use an excuse now. Because I'm giving y'all receipts out of his own mouth. They came out of his mouth. So what y'all gonna say now? Tell me how y'all gonna move the goalposts on this. Please tell me. He said it himself. See, what's crazy about that clip I just showed y'all is the realest on Drake's behalf. Because the date is real. That was in 2022. That was right around the time before he did First Person Shooter with J. Cole. When it was released in the year after, which is 2023. That's when he tried to show love and holler at him to get on the song with him. They can finally do another collab again. Bygones be bygones, whatever. We all the big three. It ain't no just one. What Drake was trying to do. That was around that time. So again, he going to his show, showing him love in 2022. Just for what? Don't mind me, yo. Just a little footnote. You know what grind my gears and scuff my Timbs? Not for real, listen. Kendrick Lamar. So, if your whole thing about Drake is he not like us because he ain't fully black, so he ain't accepted. You don't like how he say nigga this, you don't like how he walk, all this, right? Because he's not fully black. He shouldn't be able to call people nigga and all of that. He not like us. Well, if we gonna go by that theory, Kung Fu Kenny, you're black, right? Right? Oh, I thought so. If I'm wrong, somebody put it in the comments below. Is Kendrick black or is he white? Is he Chinese? What is Kendrick? Okay. Now we got that out the way. Is his wife, my bad, his girlfriend that he been with for 20 years, is she's fully black or is she mixed? Anybody know the answer to that? Well, if y'all slow in the classroom, I'm going to tell you. No, she's not fully black. Just like Drake, his father's fully black, but his mother's not. So if you hate Drake for that reason, and he's not accepted in the culture, then that means your kids shouldn't be accepted either, right?
Because he put Drake is one of the greatest rappers because he put so many other people on. Drake do bird business 100%. He ain't the type of like he gonna hop on your song and take this percentage and you know what I'm saying, he gonna do it first, split it, give you what you need. Other people in that same position, they might be a place where they can put somebody on, but they gonna want to take something like a bigger cut or whatever. Like, you know, this man really just doing it on the strength. Like, he ain't gotta do it for no money or nothing. Like, you be able to be a free agent to get you a deal anywhere you want to. You know, it's just like give you the spotlight you need to put on for yourself, your city, your family, everything. Like, he give you the whole package.
Now, chat, I don't know what planet y'all come from or what code of ethics y'all live by, but for a nigga big as Drake was, and even bigger now, pause, but big as he was during that era, 2012, 2013, take care, for him to put somebody that was trying to get in the industry, but nobody was paying him no attention, and it was pretty much whatever Drake like DJ Khaled.
I like what Drake like.
It was pretty much like that. But for a nigga to pretty much make your dreams come true, feed your family, by putting you on, not only on his album, but he gave you your own solo song. By what you literally said, you felt the way because Drake was your mentor, but y'all was like the same age. But who fault is that? Drake fault or your fault, my nigga? Who fault is that? And that was your problem this whole time. I'm really from the streets. Me and him the same age. I come from this background. I come from Compton. I want to be number one. Cause a nigga that, you snake a nigga that did all of that for you, bro, and put you on his tour when the label literally, Universal literally, which is ironic because they're literally kissing your ass right now and the corner of your damn toes. But they didn't even want you up there, nor A$AP Rocky. And Drake was going against the label then. Nah, man, I ain't doing the show without them up there. So I don't know what planet y'all come from, chat. If you a K-Dot fan rocking with this whole scenario, whatever co-op y'all come from, it ain't the co-op I come from. Cause a nigga that fed your family and did all of that, made your dreams come true, and you snake him cause you jealous that he got the #1 spot and jealous that he better than you. You jealous that all the women will listen to him. You said it in your song. Like I said, I got receipts all day. That's nasty work, bro. Hey, he like a young man. It's your spicy diva ass. Chat, call me a hater, whatever you want to call me. I'm the Drake stan, Drake fan. I'm trying to big up Drake, whatever reason you want to say. But I had the receipts, and you already know what I'm going with this. I already know what Kendrick is. It really was a question for y'all. Do y'all understand who Kendrick is? How come he ain't never put nobody on that was up and rising, already popping, that could potentially be bigger than him, pause, like Drake did with him? Mr. Black Savior, riddle me that. Riddle me this too. When the movement was going on with the Black Lives Matter, all this crazy stuff that was going on with the brutality and all of this, this is when Kendrick had his little hiatus. This is when he was gone like 5 years before he dropped the morale. Okay, we're gonna say he was waiting when he dropped the morale. Well, okay, understand this. He didn't say nothing then. They just wait for him, just like they was waiting on J. Cole to say something. And J. Cole dropped some tracks, at least dropped some music to acknowledge it. But after Kendrick was gone so long, the Black Savior that's always thinking about the people, when he should have been the voice at that time, when he came back to morale, he wasn't talking about no injustice in America like that. He was talking about his own personal issues in his life. He was being selfish. I ain't no Black Savior supposed to be selfish. Where were he? Can y'all give me an answer for both of those questions? If y'all know the answer to both of the questions I just asked y'all, leave it down below in the comments. Tell me, please. Let me know. Because I ain't get the memo. I ain't get the memo. Do I need to read back? Edit into this video and show y'all what he said again when he doubled back about the control verse, about people trying to put him and Drake against each other. And not only just about him and Drake, just the whole thing about hip-hop entirety, what he said. Keep on doing this and keep doing this to each other. It ain't gonna do nothing but make them get rid of hip-hop. So you want to get rid of hip-hop? Kendrick? Mr. Kung Fu Kenny? Mr. Certified Boogeyman? Help me understand this here. And all y'all K-Dot fans, help me understand this. Because all the Black Savior shit he supposed to be, why he doing the opposite? Why he used the Super Bowl to diss Drake the whole time happens. So woman crip walking when her sister got murdered by somebody that was Crips and all of that. And try to sprinkle in the Black America type of message. Why you do all of that then? And y'all try to act like it was deeper than what it was. It's deeper than whatever you can fit in your toilet. And you know what goes in the toilet, right? But I just listen. This world show me every day, and it should show y'all. What I always say, love each other. Till next time, it's yours truly, HeartBreak.